Greetings, everyone. Your Kickin' Life Guru Master Rich Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, happy day to you. It's all quiet on the Grogan front again, but man, oh man, that we have some rock star awesome classes tonight, and I got a lot of sweat going. My hair's a bit of a mess, but that's all good. Good stuff, good stuff. So the video tonight is, if you do your absolute very best, something amazing happens. I wonder what that is. Let me think about that for a second. If you do your absolute very best, do you give up? The kids could tell you. If the kids were here, they would tell you right off the bat what it is. If you do your best, you become your best. Kids know that, and they also know if you don't do your best, if you don't, you won't. It's pretty simple. And in the last video, we talked a little bit about not everybody gets their belt. And what that means is, you know, we don't just hand them out. It's not a belt factory here. You actually have to work for it to get it. Now, here's the deal. We set the kids up for success. We give them the tools, we push and motivate them and inspire them, empower them to be their very, very best, but they have to do the work. And the biggest reason for that is because, well, if you give somebody something they haven't earned, not only do they not appreciate it, but they haven't learned anything from it. And especially with the martial arts, with self-defense and everything else we teach here, we can't be with these kids all the time. We can't be with them at school if some knucklehead decides to bully them. We can't be with them there if some stranger comes up to try and abduct them. They have got to know the tools. They've got to have the tools to be able to do that. Oop, there it is. To be able to defend themselves. And that's why not everybody gets a belt. That's why you have to actually work for it. But once again, we set the kids up for success. They have to take 4 preliminary tests in order to qualify for the belt graduation. Once they do so, bang, they're on their way. Then they have to perform in front of a crowd, which is all about setting that experience. There's no way I can replicate a bad experience of somebody bullying them or somebody trying to abduct them. Hopefully they're never encountered with that, but they've got the tools to defend themselves, the knowledge how to protect themselves, and that's why we make them earn their belts. So it's pretty simple. You do your best, you become your best. And the kids know that. They say it on cue. We'll say, all right, guys, boys and girls, if you do your best, you become your, and they'll say, best. And I say, if you don't, you won't. It's as simple as that. They know it. So anyway, that's that amazing thing that happens. Now, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's martial arts. It doesn't matter if it's a sport. It doesn't matter if it's school. It doesn't matter if it's self-defense. It doesn't matter if it's confidence. You put in and you put forth your absolute very, very best. You're going to become your absolute very best. As simple as that. And if you don't, you won't. Now, here's the thing. There's only, a limited amount of time. As you heard me talk before, time is the most sacred commodity. It is. You can always make more money. You can always do this or that, but you can never, ever, ever replace time. So if you're going to do something, you're dedicating or sacrificing that time, you might as well do your absolute very best. Don't you think? Yeah, do your best. And then, of course, you get the reward on the end. You become your best. So that time you've spent on it, it's an investment into bettering you to become your best. And as we like to say, to live your best kickin' life. And, of course, my podcast, if you're not subscribed to the Kickin' Life podcast, please do so. Every single week, got a new guest on there, and we talk about inspiration, motivation, about you living your best kicking life. I talk about bang, the right hook, and bang, left hook of reality that gets you, because life is going to kick your butt. Life is going to knock you down. And if I want to inspire and motivate and empower you to get back up to live your best possible life. Now, I'm a realist. People ask all the time, how do you stay so motivated? How do you stay so inspirational? Well, it's a choice. I wake up like today, it was a rainy, gloomy day, and I'm like, oh, crawling out of bed. I didn't want to, but I obviously had to make the choice to do it. But the first thing I did, instead of feeding my mind with negativity, instead of focusing on what I didn't get done yesterday and beating myself up, went right to my motivational apps, watched a motivational YouTube video. It pumped me up and inspired me, and then from there, the day got better and better. There are days like that. There's days that are going to kick your butt, but you make the choice. And I'm such a big believer in what you put in. If you're wanting to grow a garden, you're going to get the finest seeds, you're going to nurture that garden, and you're going to expect to get the best results. And a good chance you're going to. However, if you don't take care of it, and the garden thinking about your mind, if you're planting negative seeds, you're planting weeds, you're not tending to it, you're letting any kind of garbage get into your mind, what are you going to focus on? That's what, yeah. So once again, that's another thing. If you do your best, you're going to become your best. If you don't, you won't. You do your best about putting positive input in your mind, you're going to get a positive result. Just like the same thing. If you're going to plant weeds and throw garbage on it, well, you're not going to have a very productive garden. Same thing. You're planting weeds in your brain, trash, yuck, filth from all the news networks and all the negative stuff out there. That's what you're going to get. What you focus on magnifies. What you think about, you become. So think about positivity. Think about planting those positive seeds. And back to the start, what do you get? What happens when you do your absolute very best? you become your absolute very best. There you go. Pretty simple, right? Yeah. Well, good stuff. As always, I am so grateful and so thankful for your time. Well, I realize how valuable time is, and the fact that you spent a few minutes listening to me, that means the world to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. List your comments below. Make sure you like and then share this with somebody who else could benefit. And until we talk again, you get out there and do your best, and I promise you'll be your very best. Have a blessed day, everybody. God bless you. God bless your loved ones. I can't wait to talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.